Hello everyone and welcome to another video. Today's video I'm doing my September wrap up and I'm really excited about this wrap up because I completed some amazing books. I loved every single one of the books I read this month and I did read a total of 10 books. Just a side note, this month I completed my 100 book Goodreads challenge thingamabobby. I read 100 books this year, I am done with my challenge, and I'm really proud of myself, so woohoo! I'm going to show you the books that I read this month, and I'm going to rate them for you, and they're in no particular order, so let's go. One of the books that I read this month was The Coldest Girl in Coldtown by Holly Black. This is about a girl, Tana, and she basically gets up in a bath and she stumbles through the house and she's wondering why no one's awake. And she finds out that everybody in the house is being killed by vampires. Now this is a really nice take on vampires because it's in a kind of post-apocalyptic world where vampires are known and they actually live in these places called Coldtowns, which are kind of sectioned off quarantined areas. But some vampires roam the kind of world, roam free. Now if you're bitten by a vampire, you are infected. And if you're infected, that means you have the vampire blood going around in your body and you could turn into a vampire. All you have to do is drink blood and then you'll die and be risen as a vampire. Now, Tana wakes up and finds all these people dead and she then walks into a room where she finds her ex-boyfriend tied to a bed and a vampire tied to a wall in chains. She saves these two boys and they go on an epic adventure to Coldtown for many different reasons. Now, I give this book a 5 out of 5 stars. It was absolutely amazing. Holly Black created this fantastic world with these really gorgeous, seductive vampires and a really cool heroine who really grows as a character throughout the story, and I loved that. Thank you so much, Orion, for sending me this book. I really enjoyed it, and if you're watching this, guys, go and find it out. I'll leave a link down below for its Goodreads page. It was fantastic. Uno book down, time to go to number 2. Pushing the Limits by Keaton McGarry. This is a contemporary read that I read this month. 5 out of 5 stars. I don't normally read contemporary, but I really did enjoy this book. Oh, I am absolutely in love with these two characters. They're so cool, and
I can't
wait to read Dare You To by Keaton McGarry, which is kind of companion-y story thingy. Beautiful cover! Another book I read this month, guys, is Kendall Blake's new book, Anti-Goddess, and it was absolutely phenomenal. I did rave about this in my book haul, but I gave this a 5 out of 5 stars. It's a cool take on Greek mythology in modern day, and it follows Athena and Hermes on a mission to try and find the reincarnation of Cassandra of Troy for a reason to keep the gods alive, for they are all dying in disgusting ways. Now, if you love books based around Greek mythology, definitely check this out. It isn't for younger readers, but if you are a YA lover, you will love this book, so you definitely should grab it. And look at the cover, it's so pretty, and the cover has meaning to it as well, which is really cool. So definitely check that out. Go and find this book. I leave the Goodreads link down below for it. It was great. Guys, it was so good. I absolutely loved it, and I love my Greek mythology. I love it so much. Another amazing book I read this month was Susie E. Angelful. Now, most probably a lot of you heard of this, but it's an absolutely amazing book about angels coming down to the world to try and kill everyone, basically. So that's really cool. Definitely check that out if you like post-apocalyptic books. Check it out if you like angels. You'd really enjoy it. 5 out of 5 stars. Brilliant. Another amazing book I read this month, guys, was Sick by Tom Levine, and it is a zombie book about these kids who skip class for the day and they kind of go home and they go back to school, and when they get back to school, basically their school's turned into zombies and so is everybody else in their area, and they are locked in the drama block and they are trying to go and save the main character's sister and his new girlfriend. This was a really funny, exciting, heart-wrenching and blood-pumping book to read. My heart was pumping throughout this. Being chased by zombies is most probably my worst nightmare, and in here they not only chase them but fight them with toy swords and baseball bats. If you want a book which is really down to earth and by down to earth, I mean that it has a real young adult feel to it. There's swearing involved. There's kids from different sexualities. It's a very diverse book and I absolutely loved that. So definitely check this book out if you love a good zombie book and a good book which is going to get your heart and your blood pumping. 5 stars. I'll leave the Goodreads link down below. It's coming out in October, so definitely go and get this book, guys. Another amazing book I read this month was Teardrop by Lauren Kate. This is her new book coming out and it was amazing. It's based about Atlantis and a girl who doesn't cry, but when she does cry, miraculously things happen and there's this race of water creaturey things that come out and try to kill her to prevent the world from ending. Whew, it's amazing. It's got a great romance in. The cover is gorgeous and Lauren Kate just did it again. She did it again, guys. She was amazing. I also read the second bind-up in the Sweep series, which was amazing. And the last one in the first bind-up. And these books are just great. These are seriously my favourite series now. I love witchcraft books and I can't wait to pick up the next bind-ups and finish them next month. So there you go, guys. There is my wrap-up for this month. 5-star books all across the board. I really enjoyed it. Please do let me know down below what books you read this month. I'd really like to know. Also, don't forget to check out the Goodreads links and the Twitters and the Instagrams and whatnot that I leave down below. I've got a book shelf tour coming up for you guys next Friday. Please do give this video a huge thumbs up if you're excited for next week's bookshelf tour. You get to see those bye-byes. And thank you guys so much for watching. I love you all very much and I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.